everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2021 and the first episode of our new video series focusing on some of the best military news stories that we've seen over the last few weeks. I'm Natalie Gross here with the Spouse Angle co-founder Andrea Scott.
Hi guys, it's so good to see you in this new year. 2020 was hard for all of us. There was a lot of hard, negative things going on, and we all could use some motivation, inspiration, and good news in our lives. So we're so excited to be bringing you once a month this good news show of other mil spouses and military families and ways that they're changing the world. But we need your help. We need a good name. So if you have a clever, smart, fun, inspirational name, we want to hear from you. thespouseangle.com to vote and to submit your name, and send us your story ideas as well.
Absolutely. We did this once before in May, and it was just so popular, and a lot of you asked, when are you doing this again? So we decided that we would start doing it on a monthly basis. But like Andrea said, we need you to send us your stories. You can send us an email to podcast@thespouseangle.com. We're kind of taking a play out of John Krasinski's Some Good News playbook, putting a military spin on it, and we want to make this something fun and something that you can share with other people in your community. And today our first story is about a military spouse, Christina Etchberger, who started a pen pal project to help veterans in nursing homes feel less isolated during the pandemic.
So Christina Etchberger with It's a Military Life has started this awesome project. And fun fact, Christina and I actually were lifeguards together in high school on a beautiful lake in Illinois, but it was only recently that we became connected again through the military spouse space online. So this has been so fun to connect. And it's really just the power of the strength and reach of the military community online, which is exactly what she's trying to harness with this project. So Christina, what inspired this?
Yeah, so I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to see your face. It's been just too long. And yes, just connecting with people virtually, especially during these times that are very isolating and just times that we need to connect. It's been wonderful. So with It's Military Life, it's a MilSo and vet networking community. It started off just as a lifestyle blog, but it's grown from there. With Veteran Pen Pal Project, which is our initiative, our outreach initiative, we are focusing on that veteran community. So with that, it started again during these isolating times. My husband was already deployed. I had my two little ones, and I have a family member that is a veteran, and he was alone in a nursing home. And even though he had all these family members around him to the best of their ability with restrictions, I thought to myself, he's alone, but he has so many people around him in so many ways. But there's so many veterans out there that don't have family nearby or friends nearby. So I reached out to a local veteran center that I have volunteered with before, and that's in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. And I just gave them a call and I said, hey, what do you think if we started a pen pal initiative? And the coordinator, Marilyn Woods, she said, well, I was just talking to a veteran the other day about doing a pen pal program. So that's how that all started, just at one local facility. And it grew from there. And Caitlin, which is one of our friends, our mutual friends, she has been corresponding with one of the veterans, Clyde, back and forth, sending holiday gifts, crafts, just warm wishes and sweet messages to him. And it's really a back and forth. It's not just about supporting our veterans, but creating that bond between different generations, different experiences, communities, and it's just been fantastic.
You were saying with the generations, you had your kids send some drawings, right?
Yes, we send drawings, crafts for our pen pals to do, and really making it a friendship between the veteran and the pen pal. And what's great about Veteran Pen Pal Project, which is relaunching January 15th, is that it's not only for children and students to participate, but also fellow patriots, veterans, service members, even just anyone that just wants to be a part of this mission. So it's very much grown, and it has been such a great experience. And this holiday season, we partnered up with a Veteran Last Patrol where we got 30,000 cards to veterans in hospice. So it's been amazing, and it's reached so many people, so many different generations, whether they're the recipients or the senders.
What is your goal with this new project that is launching? What can we expect January 15th? How do we get involved?
With Veteran Pen Pal Project, I really wanted to reiterate the fact that it's a simple letter, an act of kindness. We support our veterans. So we have a Facebook group, Veteran Pen Pal Project. It's a great way to join the community and understand our mission. Also available, all the information available at It's Military Life. And with Veteran Pen Pal Project, we are restructuring a bit where we have the VPPs, who are the Veteran Pen Pals. Those are the people that are participating as participants, as well as ambassadors. They are the ones that are connecting Veteran Pen Pal Project with fellow communities that want to participate, as well as volunteers and the veteran communities themselves. So a lot of great participation all across the United States, and even we are working with deployed service members as well to get connected.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. I'm so excited. Is there one last nugget you could say for somebody who's maybe on the fence of just like an impactful story that happened, or why should people get involved, and what have you seen from these veteran pen pals in the past?
Yes, I would say the fact that it really has made a difference, whether it be with my close friend, that easy, simple letter between a veteran and a child, or all that we've done this holiday season with Operation Holiday Salute, seeing that our veterans are taken care of from the moment that they enter the service to when they're a veteran to their end of life care, really shows that this mission is so impactful no matter where that veteran is in their life. So I would say, especially this holiday season, where we saw how people from all over the world too came together for our veterans, shows that an act of kindness, or even just an idea, can really make a big impact, especially during these times.
Well, you got me, Christy. I just teared up hearing that. I think that
the
beginning of their service to the end of their life is really beautiful. So we applaud you, and we're excited to get involved. And for our listeners and viewers, we will have the information on our website as well. So we're happy to connect you with Christina and It's a Military Life. Thanks so much.
No, thank you for
thanks
having
coming
me.
on.
Yes, thank you so much.
And in our other good news headlines, this was one of the most heartwarming stories to me this season. A Marine veteran left homeless received a tiny home for Christmas. Hoy M. Young Jr.'s West Virginia home caught fire and burned to the ground in September. But the response was a gift that kept on snowballing and getting bigger. When neighbors saw that the Marine veteran was living out of his car, they started by bringing him a tent, and then water, even a portable restroom, and finally a local nonprofit called Vision Appalachia brought him a tiny house to live in.
That's amazing. Somewhat related, moving with the military founder, Maria Mendez-Reed spent the holiday season surprising 10 military families around the world with front porch decoration makeovers, as well as gifts. The Army spouse was recently featured on Today with Hoda and Jenna to tell her story, and actually got to surprise the military family on air.
Surprise! Oh my gosh, look at it. Do you see? Is it pretty? It's amazing. It's a winter wonderland. We love it. When I walked outside, I was just totally blown away. I expected a few little Christmas decorations, some lights, maybe a tree, but this is next level. I couldn't have imagined anything like this.
For those of you who listen to the podcast, you may remember Maria from season 1. She is one of the founders of Giving Tuesday Military.
And one famous milspouse went above and beyond recently when she saved a veteran's life on Veterans Day. Yes, it was a couple months ago, but this story, when I heard it, gave me goosebumps, and we had to share it. Holly Ann Milley, a cardiac nurse who's married to the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Army General Mark Milley, saw a man collapse on Veterans Day, and she ended up performing CPR, directing someone else to call 911 and perform CPR until they arrived and saved his life.
Wow. Army spouses in need of an office may soon have space to work on post. The Army has launched an initiative creating co-working areas for spouses, according to the Army News Service. These will include Wi-Fi, printing capabilities, and of course seating, as well as possibly conference rooms for meetings and event spaces in some cases. We obviously know that military spouse unemployment is a big concern for families. It's something we've talked about a lot on the spouse angle. Lieutenant Colonel Keith Wilson, who is a regional director for Soldier for Life, said that the push for military spouse co-working spaces is just one way that the Army is trying to help families improve their quality of life. Co-working spaces at Fort Belvoir in Virginia and Fort Campbell in Kentucky are already underway, and the Army plans to create 6 more in fiscal 2021. You can read more about this and other news stories at thespouseangle.com.
And that's all we have for today. But like we said, if you have a good news story that you want to share, we want to share it with others. So send us an email to the podcast at spouseangle.com for a chance to be featured on our show.
Yeah, and season 2 of the Spouse Angle podcast will be out in February, so keep an ear out for that as well. And thank you everyone so much for watching. We'll see you next time.